Tim?
LeBron.
Lebron. I suck. I'm sorry. Well, anyway, we're here to talk about your submission and your film in SAIFF Festival. So I'm going to hand the mic to you. Go ahead and tell me everything. Well, tell us everything about it.
Cool. So Standoff is a sort of mockumentary about two washed-up former living statue world champions.
And it's called Standoff, yes?
Standoff, yeah. It's a great sort of pun battle because it's about living statuing. So it's our characters are these former world champions who had a sort of disastrous falling out about 20 months ago, and both entered their they got two promising projects entered to try and kind of reclaim their former glory and kind of live vicariously through them. So they've entered this National Statue Federation Standoff competition, which is sort of their equivalent cup. So yeah, so it's a sports mockumentary goes through their journey into kind of claim their glories and sort of prove that they've still got it.
Okay, sorry, I think I'm losing you a little bit. I can hear you, but it's just a slight delay. So excuse me if I take longer to respond to you. Okay, you worked with quite a large cast.
We did. We were so lucky. So Mikkel Malik, who was the producer, really he pulled together the most incredible cast for it. And when he got it as strong as that, you just have to give them the direction they need and just get out of their way. So we've got Sanda Shandu and Alice Lazarus as the two leads, and Zoe Brown, who's kind of the host of the competition. Mikhail is he's also Gary, who runs this emporium called Gary's Garden Gnomes. And Delta Blanche and Jane Barons are the proteges, and Lars was one of the statues. And then we were lucky enough to have Nancy come in and do a cameo for us. And obviously, he's a force of nature. So we're incredibly lucky. They all did an absolutely amazing job. You kind of chat to them for 5 minutes, and then they just absolutely embodied these characters. It was just amazing. Such a pleasure to work with all of them. And I think it really showed.
People are going to really enjoy it. I think you're definitely right about that. Everyone definitely did a great job on it. Did you have difficulties working with a larger cast? Because I remember you had a submission in SAIFF Festival last year, which was very different.
Yeah, that was One Episode and a Goldfish.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Yeah, so I was asking, because it was so different, did you find it difficult working with a much larger cast? What were some of the difficulties, or should I say, what were some of the challenges you faced on this film?
Right. So this film, it was originally an entry. Well, it was an entry for the 48-hour film project. So we did the entire 8 hours. So we wrote it, we started, we edited it, all the post and every score. Everything was all in a period of 48 hours. So obviously there's an insane amount of images that come with that. But at this point, 2 days, you've got this film that exists that didn't, which is quite amazing. It was definitely the biggest crew that I've ever worked with as a director. Great, like to have department was amazing. It's like so that at 11 o'clock on the night, they were like, "Hey, we need a trophy. It needs to have a pitch on it." And then the next day, it's there, and the wings flap. It's like so that was amazing, and it was an incredible team. It was big, but it was absolute pleasure.
I mean, definitely trying to do even just the short film in 48 hours can be crazy, especially because you got so many people involved. But I think there's also a lot of fun that's had.
Absolutely.
Because of that being the particular challenge, you're fighting against the clock and all of that.
Yeah, definitely. And that maybe it's panic more than fun. I don't know. There's definitely something special about it that
Okay, Okay, so can you tell us a little bit more about yourself as an independent filmmaker? What are some of the other work that you've done?
Okay, so I'm originally an art school guy. I didn't go to film school, but film was kind of always my passion, the thing that I really wanted to get into. And then about 4 years, I finally managed to talk some friends, and starting to do some things, and we started building out working relationships from there. Everyone have a good time. Everyone wants to do more, which I think is always a good sign. Yeah, it's just been about busy and just trying to find the next thing to do, the next thing that gets me excited. So I've done a couple of short films now. I've done about seven, probably seven short films, and some music videos, which was in the SA Indie Film Fest last. I shared a film, Finn, which was about the talking goldfish. And then
it was awesome. It was one of my favorites.
Thank you. And then the music video for the band My Girlfriend, which was quite a wild one, which was also in the SA Film Fest last year. So the festival holds a special place in my heart for sure, because it's festivals to really kind of like give me the thumbs up, which is obviously super encouraging and immensely.
Okay, well, thank you. That's really good to hear. Last question for you: is there any advice that you would like to give to fellow independent filmmakers?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you've been doing it for a bit longer than some of our other entries. The other day we had a filmmaker this was his absolute first film ever. You obviously already seven projects in. So what advice would you have to give?
Well, definitely do things. It's the first thing. Nothing's ever going to happen if you just kind of sit in your room being grumpy. The more you kind of make friends with people, reach out, like pull people into your projects, the more your network kind of expands, and the more you're able to have people you can call on, the more you can kind of do more things. So definitely do stuff would be my advice, and just stick with this too. I think any kind of filmmaking there's a huge amount of heartbreak for every kind of success, and you just got to stick with it and just keep going. I think kind of what defines any film for me really is just like that endurance, that kind of the passion to like have to do something. So you're just going to stick with it no matter.
That's some solid advice. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to say before we go?
Anything else? Check out the music videos this year. They're amazing. That breaker one, and I mean, I love my music videos, obviously, and that was the first thing I kind of went to with the festival this year. And man, they're so good. That Rainmaker one is just the astronaut one is amazing too.
Such beautiful visuals, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. And there's that sort of Lynchian joke. I can't remember the band's name now. I'm sorry, band, but your video is great. Where everything's kind of red and blue, and all of them.
So I assume that next year we're getting a music video as well.
I hope so. We did. There are plans to do a couple of videos, so hopefully we can get them going. Obviously, things are tricky at the moment.
Okay, well, Tim, it was an absolute pleasure. Everybody go and check out his film, Stand Up. And yeah, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for your submission.
That's pleasure, and thank you.
Okay, good night.